Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, am I really attractive? The truth is, you might be way more attractive than you think. In today's video, we're showing you 10 signs that you're attractive, even if you don't think so. Sometimes beauty is in the details you don't even notice. So, if you've been doubting yourself, it's time to change that. Stick around until the end and find out 10 signs you're attractive and how it's probably right in front of you. Let's go. Sign 1. You look better over time when you look at old photos? What do you notice? A lot of people tend to think they looked worse back then, when in fact their perception has changed. When we see ourselves every day, it's easy to focus on imperfections. But over time, our view of ourselves improves. You probably thought you didn't look that great in an old photo, but now looking at it again, you're like, actually, I look pretty good in that one. This is super common. The passage of time allows us to see beauty more clearly. And as we age, we gain more confidence in our appearance. Experience and maturity make people see themselves differently, often more positively. So next time you look at an old picture and feel better about it, remember, you're more attractive than you think. Sign 2. People act differently around you. Have you noticed that some people act a little shyer or awkward when they're around you? That's because your presence is having an impact. When someone finds you attractive, it's normal for them to feel a little nervous or uncomfortable around you. They might try to impress you, act differently, or even become more quiet than usual. These signs of discomfort often reveal an admiration they can't hide. And not just that, people tend to act this way because they trying to show their best side when they near someone they find attractive. They try to be funny, interesting, or even extra nice to impress you. This isn't a bad thing. It is actually a sign of how your beauty affects people around you. Sign 3. You get unexpected messages. Have you ever noticed that sometimes people you barely know, or people you didn't expect, send you messages? It's because your appearance is catching their attention. When you post something on social media, you're not just showing a piece of yourself. You're attracting eyes. And that often leads to unexpected messages. It could be something simple like, hey, how's it going? Or even a direct compliment on your looks. But it's not just about the pictures. It's also about what you put out there. People are drawn to you not just for your looks, but for your energy and confidence. They want to engage with you, whether it's to make friends or get closer. So, next time someone unexpectedly messages you, remember it could be a sign that your attractiveness is grabbing more attention than you realize. Sign 4. Stares that last longer than usual. Have you ever noticed someone staring at you longer than usual? This can make you feel uncomfortable, but it's actually a clear sign of attraction. When someone finds you attractive, they struggle to look away because there's something about you that hypnotizes them. Maybe it's your smile, your eyes, or even the way you carry yourself. This happens way more often than you think. When people stare at you for longer than normal, it's a sign that they're lost in your beauty. Of course, sometimes this might be misinterpreted. The truth is, when someone feels attraction, they can't help but keep their eyes on the person. And more often than not, this prolonged gaze is involuntary. Attraction is something that happens naturally. So, the next time someone stares at you for a little too long, know that it's a direct reflection of the impact your beauty has on others. Sign 5. The lack of compliments doesn't mean a lack of attractiveness, while compliments are a common form of recognition. In fact, people often admire you in silence. When someone thinks you're really good-looking, they might hesitate to give you a compliment for fear of coming off as awkward or over the top. Plus, many people assume that if you're extremely attractive, you already know it, so they don't feel the need to say anything. The lack of compliments is actually a sign that you leaving such a strong impression that words aren't indeed even needed to acknowledge it. Another thing to keep in mind is that some people, when feeling a strong attraction, may even feel intimidated about complimenting someone. They might think their compliment would sound forced, or that the other person won't care. So if you're not getting many compliments, it could mean your beauty is so obvious that they don't even need to mention it. In other words, the lack of compliments doesn't take away from your attractiveness. Sign 6. You have a strong presence when you walk into a room. Do you notice that it's hard not to get looked at? That's because you have a presence that stands out. It's not just about how you dress or what you look like. It's the whole package of your energy and how you carry yourself. Attractive people don't just stand out visually, they also stand out in how they interact with the environment. your posture, your confidence, and even the way you walk all signal that you have a magnetic presence. People with this presence have the ability to command the room with their energy. This is not just about looks. It's about how confident you seem. You walk into a place and everyone's eyes are on you. It's a clear sign that you're exuding attraction without even realizing it. Sign 7. People do things to impress you. If you've noticed that people around you seem to go out of their way to impress you, that's a good sign that you're attractive. This could show up in conversations where someone tries extra hard to be funny or interesting. They're doing this because they want to impress you, whether it's to grab your attention or to get closer. When someone goes out of their way to impress you, it's a direct reflection of the attraction they feel. This effort can show up in a lot of ways. Someone might try to make you laugh more, share something interesting about themselves, or even dress better to get your attention. It shows that the person isn't just interested, they're really trying to make a good impression on you. Sign 8. You get invited to social events frequently if you're constantly getting invited to social events. Parties or hangouts. That could be a reflection of your attractiveness. Attractive people are sought after for events because their presence is seen as an addition to the occasion. Whether it's a party or a casual get-together, people want to be around someone they find good-looking and interesting. This naturally leads to you being more included in social activities. The frequency of invites is an indirect confirmation of your attractiveness. Those who are attractive often get invited not just because they're popular, but because their presence adds a positive energy to the events. So next time you're wondering why you keep getting invited to so many events, remember it's because people enjoy being around you, and your beauty plays a big part in that. Sign 9. You have a lot of followers on social media. If you notice that you have a lot of people following you on social media, that could be a direct reflection of your attractiveness. Beautiful people tend to attract more followers because people like to follow someone who fascinates them. It's not just about how many followers you have, but how they interact with you. Engagement on your posts is a clear sign that your looks are catching attention. Social media is a reflection of our society, and the number of followers or interactions you get can be a reflection of how attractive people think you are. People like to follow those who have something special, whether it's their looks or the lifestyle they share online. Sign 10. You inspire confidence in others. Attractive people not only grab attention for their looks, but also for the confidence they radiate. When you inspire confidence in others, they tend to feel more comfortable around you. That confidence is a powerful magnet, because beauty isn't just about looks, it's about how comfortable you are in your own skin. When you walk into a room with confidence, it automatically makes you more attractive to those around you. People who feel confident in themselves exude an energy that's hard to ignore. And that confidence makes others want to be around you, feeling like you're someone they can trust. Now that you know 10 signs you're attractive, I hope you realize just how unique and amazing you are, even in moments when you doubt yourself. Remember, true beauty goes way beyond what we see in the mirror. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And I want to know which of these signs surprised you the most. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and ring the bell so you don't miss any more videos like this. See you in the next one.